Vehicles with cloudy and faded headlights are a major issue with consumers, regardless of the type of vehicle that they drive. Now, there is a solution that is both affordable and long-lasting. So don't purchase new headlights, restore them with Lenz Solution. The Lenz Solution headlight restoration technology is real-world tested, having been used in the professional market for 5+ years. Prior to entering the marketplace, the Lenz Solution formula was tested at a major laboratory under the Society of Automotive Engineers protocols for lasting durability. Now, after being successfully used in the professional market, this premium headlight restoration product is now available to the do-it-yourself consumer. Headlight lenses today are made out of polycarbonate plastic, which tends to fade several years after a vehicle is new. This is caused mainly from the damaging effects of the sun's ultraviolet rays, as well as everyday wear and tear from the outside environment. This can affect your nighttime vision by up to 50%, as well as degrading the overall appearance of your vehicle. Most headlight kits on the market are short-term solutions that require repeated maintenance. By contrast, Lenz Solution is an easy-to-apply, one-time application that will last for years. The Lenz Solution repair coating may only be cured by direct natural sunlight or Lenz Solution's UV curing system. If you do not have the UV curing system, wait until a sunny day to apply the product. Natural sunlight will cure the new lens coating in about 10 minutes, and the vehicle is then drivable. When possible, plan to keep the new lens coating exposed to direct sun rays beyond the initial cure time of 10 minutes, as this will ensure a deeper cure. The product is not temperature sensitive, but application in a dust-free area out of the wind is important. Items needed: 2-inch masking tape, water spray bottle, and paper for masking to protect from overspray. Step 1. Pull the vehicle into shaded area and raise the hood. Step 2. Now place 2-inch painter's tape around the perimeter of the headlights to protect the painted or metal surface areas of the vehicle. Step 3. Apply the provided pre-cleaner spray to both headlights and let it sit for approximately 30 seconds. Take one of the lint-free cloths, dampen, and firmly wipe down both lenses. This step will ensure that the lenses are clean and free of bugs, old wax, silicone, and road grime. Step 4. Take one of the half sheets of the provided 600 grit sandpaper and fold into half or thirds, and wet sand the surface of the lens in a horizontal or vertical motion. Do not use circular motions. Keep surface wet while sanding. Use firm, vigorous pressure to remove the old damaged laminate and any remaining clear coat. Use caution not to run off edges onto paint. Note, the plastic polycarbonate lenses cannot be damaged from sanding. Continue sanding headlight until the surface of the light becomes dull and faded looking, with no clear areas remaining. Sanding time will vary depending on the condition of the lens, but typically 2 to 4 minutes per headlight will be adequate. Once you are certain that all of the old laminate and clear coat are removed, rinse the lens thoroughly with water to see your progress. Step 5. Use the provided dry lint-free towel to dry the headlight lens along with the surrounding areas. If you observe an area that needs to be sanded again, you may do so now and rinse once more, and then wipe dry with the lint-free towel. The lens will appear dull, cloudy, and smooth to the touch. Step 6. Place masking paper around both headlights to protect paint from overspray and tape down the loose ends of the paper to avoid it blowing back onto the lens. Check the 2-inch tape to make sure it is still in place, with no painted or metal surfaces showing. Step 7. Take the provided alcohol wipes and make one pass over the entire lens and allow surface to completely dry. This may take a minute or so. Use one per headlight. Step 8. Make sure lenses are completely dry and shake the can for 30 seconds and give one short test spray away from the vehicle to make sure the spray fan is working with no spitting or dripping. Step 9. The application of Lenz Solution requires just one full wet coat. Hold the can upright at approximately 3 to 4 inches from the lens. Start spraying at the top left outside edge of the masking paper and finishing on the other outside edge onto the paper, holding the can approximately 3 to 4 inches from the lens while spraying. Keeping your hand moving at a medium pace, not stopping until after you reach the paper. Note, the length of the can is 4 inches, so use this as a guide. Always allow your hand to follow the curvature of the lens, maintaining the 3 to 4 inch distance. Never start spraying on the lens, but rather the paper, so that when you reach the lens surface, you are moving at the desired distance and pace. As you work your way down, you want a 50% overlap on the previous line, and this will ensure good coverage, finishing on the tape and paper combination at the bottom. Note, you can make a pass and stop on the paper's edge. It is recommended that you do not apply the product in one continuous motion without stopping. Step 10. Immediately after application, examine the lens surface. The lens should be smooth, but if there are any rough areas, this means you did not get enough of the coating on the lens. Simply apply another coat to the affected area, working from paper to blend in the line, and do this as needed. Let lenses dry before removing tape and paper. Use a wet cloth and alcohol wipe to clean sanding residue from paint. Step 11. Position the vehicle in direct sunlight rays. Point the vehicle at the sun's current position and allow lenses to cure for at least 10 minutes. The vehicle is now drivable. Note, on humid days, after application of the coating, there may be a hazy appearance to the finish. If you see this, allow the coating to gas off in the shade, and once clear, go ahead and place the vehicle in direct sunlight. Note, ideally, leave the front of the vehicle in direct sunlight after the 10-minute period to allow further curing. Note, after lens solution has been applied, do not have the vehicle washed at a commercial car wash for 24 hours. Note, in the event you must redo a headlight for any reason, thoroughly dry the coating in the sun, and repeat steps 4 through 10. Using a coarser grit sandpaper such as 320 will aid in removing the coating, followed up by 600. Note, in the event any overspray gets onto the paint, it can easily be removed before being allowed to dry in the sunlight with one of the provided alcohol towelettes. If it is allowed to dry, it will not damage any surfaces on the vehicle and can be removed with paint thinner on a dry shop towel. Note, the two most common mistakes are holding the can too close to the lens and moving too slow and getting a run, and holding the can too far away and not getting enough of the coating on the lens, causing a rough appearance.